Welcome back to day 8 of 28-day knitting challenge. I'm Arianna and today we practice the purl stitch, which is the key to create stockinette fabric, one of the most common and versatile knitting texture. You already mastered the knit stitch if you'll be knitting along with me. Now it's time to add its best friend, the purl stitch. Once you get comfortable with both, you will not unlock endless knitting possibilities. So grab your yarn and needles and let's dive in. Before we start purling, let's quickly review what we're making today. Alternating knit rows and purl rows will create stockinette fabric. The right side, the front, is smooth with these little V shapes. The wrong side, the back, is bumpy, like it's covered in garter-like ridge. The stockinette is the foundation for many knitting projects and is often used in sweaters, hats, socks, you name it, probably will have stockinette stitch. For today's practice, we'll need US 8 5mm knitting needles and worsted weight yarn. Any fiber will work for practice. When you're ready, let's cast on. We'll begin by casting on 20 stitches using the long tail cast on. If you need a refresh, follow these steps. Leave a long tail about 3 times the width of your swatch. Make a slip knot. Place it on the needle. And use your thumb and index finger to loop the yarn over your needle. And you just started casting on. That's it. Once you have 20 stitches, let's knit across the first row. This sets up the base of our stockinette fabric. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is tight. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now it's time for the purl stitch. Unlike the knit stitch, when the yarn sits behind your needle, the purl stitch work with the yarn in front of your needles. Here's how to purl. Position your yarn, move the working yarn to the front of your work. Insert your needle, push the right needle into the first stitch from right to left. Wrap the yarn counterclockwise, pull the loop through. Gently pull the yarn through, slipping the whole stitch of the left needle. That's it, your first stitch. Now you repeat across the row until all stitches are purled. So insert, wrap counterclockwise, and pull the loop through with the yarn in front. Halfway. You see the fabric is gartered like almost done. 3, 2, 1, done. That's it. The first row, you have all the ridge like a garter fabric, but on the right side, all the V. And now that you know how to knit and how to purl, let's create a few rows of stockinette stitch together. Row 1, you just knit across all the stitches. This is called the right side of the fabric. Three, 2, 1, and then we turn, move the yarn in front, and row 2 is purl across all the stitches, and this is the wrong side of the fabric. Three, 2, 1. You may notice that your fabric starts to curl. Don't worry, stockinette naturally curls, which is why borders or blocking are so used. And if you see like a random bump on the right side of the fabric, you may have accidentally made a knit stitch instead of a purl, or vice versa, but it's an easy fix. And that's it. You just finished your first stockinette swatch. Now for today's homework, practice knitting at least 10 rows of stockinette. So alternating knitting rows and purl rows. 2. Post a photo of your swatch and tag me on Instagram. I love to see what you're doing. And leave a comment below. Do you find purling easier or tricky than the knit stitch? Tomorrow we will discuss common mistakes and how to fix them. Until then, happy knitting!